Welcome to In Business. I'm your host, David Wojcik. On each show, we present many stories from the Peel region. We visit events and feature entrepreneurs and their companies. Tonight, we take a look at the new Apple iPad. First up, Steve Jobs of Apple announced with a lot of fanfare the iPad, billed as the revolutionary laptop that would change the way we communicate. In the studio, we have Scott Kendall, the technology coach, to give us his opinion of this latest entry in the battle to be number one. Scott, thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much for having
me.
me.
A lot of hoopla around this one, Scott, and I have to say, I think I'm a little disappointed. This thing looks like it's nothing more than a Kindle on steroids. What do you think?
In a lot of ways, that's the feedback that they're getting. Now, of course, they haven't announced it, or they've announced it, but haven't officially launched it yet. But from what we're hearing, a lot of people are disappointed at features that aren't included in the first generation.
So comparing it to a laptop or a tablet, yeah. What can the iPad do or not do?
Well, what the iPad uses as its proprietary operating system is the same function that the iPhone or the iPad Touch was using. So it's not really a computer. It's more of a portable, interactive media device.
So very much like a Kindle then?
It's very similar. It's got a lot more functionality than a Kindle would initially, but yeah, they're aiming at the same market, I think.
So I guess we should probably more compare this to a Kindle then. So how is it similar or different from a Kindle?
Well, it's similar to a Kindle in that it's an e-book reader. It's designed to be portable, lightweight, easy to carry around, and have a long battery life. So in that function, it's the same. Where it's different is that it's multimedia functions. It's got video playback, music playback, it's got an internet browser, and it has the ability to play over 140,000 iPhone applications on it. So there's tons of software out there for it, and now that you've got it on the iPad, you've got a bigger screen, which is great.
And so if we're comparing it to an iPhone or a listening device, an MP3 player, what kind of capacity do we have on the iPad?
Well, it's going to have slightly more than the current high-end model of the iPhone, so it's going to have a max of 64 gigabytes of storage capacity. But the initial version, the low-end, priced at $500 US currently, is only going to have 16 gigabytes of storage, which is a good measure of movies, music, books.
Give us an idea. 16 gig, what does that translate into?
Gigabytes.
Songs or...
That's probably going to allow you to store a dozen movies or a couple thousand songs easily. And again, that's the low-end version. You get up to 4 times that much storage on the high-end $800 version.
Okay. And you mentioned you can put photos on this as well?
Yeah, it'll have a photo functionality that'll allow you to zoom in and crop and slideshow. What's great is you can also use it as a digital photo frame. So while it's charging, sitting in its docking station, you have family photos scroll by, just like we've seen in the many photo frames on the market.
And we're going to have you come back and finish off that thought another time.